Okay, sounds like we're live now.
Cool. I'm getting my second screen set up here.
I can't do TikTok. Oh, it looks like we have some people viewing now.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Hi there.
So you can't do TikTok. Why not?
I don't have it on my phone. I'm using my phone for the stream. Hi, everyone. Oh. This is Liminal Earth. This is Garrett.
If Bex isn't here in a couple minutes, I can set up. I just need to get my tripod and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so we're waiting on Bex. Oh, there we go. Yay! Bex,
Hey guys.
Bex overslept.
I didn't realize I was sleeping at all.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
That's good.
Let me tap on some stuff real quick.
Okay.
There we go. We got the banner going.
What?
No, I love that. That is
my
so
God.
cool.
Countdown. Oh my gosh.
We're not on TikTok yet, by the way.
No, let me go ahead and hop on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Week 11, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just pop on. I didn't even schedule an event.
It's cool. We got regulars here. They know where to be.
Yeah, I have this medication that I take, and it makes me very sleepy if I take it too early. So that's what.
Did you see, because you were out, did you see that there's some kind of UFO event happening right now in the Midwest?
No, I didn't read anything from our.
Maybe that's why you were asleep. You're downloading some information or something.
Oh my God!
They knocked you out.
Maybe.
Yeah. There's people are tagging us on Twitter. There's something going on in the Midwest. Sonic booms and strange. Yeah.
Ooh, that's so creepy. I gotta get in the zone. I'm so happy that we can stream all together now. And
I know, it's so much more fun.
I know, I love the conversation. Yeah, I love it. And I'm now on TikTok live as well. And
hi TikTokers.
We're all here.
Yay.
Yeah. So it's Wednesday again, and I was sleeping when the guys started there.
Well, you did a ton today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did a ton today.
True.
And last night we were having our printer, the evil printer issues. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the printer. Garrett said it best. What was the name of one of your bands?
Oh, my printer broke. Yeah.
My printer broke was the name of
There's nothing worse than a printer. I hate them.
They're
like the most evil, from the hellmouth itself.
Printers. No, that's totally true.
We're talking about it. He's just sitting right here. I was upset with it because
it's really light here.
Oof. Yeah, spent way too much time. We were trying to print zines for everybody, and it just did not work.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you have a copy of the zine?
I do.
I do too.
Do we want to reveal the title? Because I posted on Patreon, but I hid the title and stuff. So
I put I announced it on Discord while you were unconscious.
You guys, I am so discombobulated. I overslept and I didn't even realize I was asleep. And I woke up and it was 9:05. So I'm here in one piece. But okay, are you ready?
Drum roll.
Our new zine.
There it is.
Liminal Spirit Oracle.
The Liminal Spirit Oracle.
The Liminal Spirit Oracle.
Oracle.
Oh,
what is this chart on the back?
Yes, there's a chart on the back. It is.
Jeremy, you want to walk us through this?
32 pages of learning how to communicate with your local liminal spirit.
Yes.
Otherwise known as the genius loci. I don't know. It's one of those things that I've only ever seen spelled.
Right.
Yeah. So we have been working hard on it. We've actually teased it a few times on a method to basically walk outside and just like pick up stuff off the ground and use that for divination as an oracle to answer your questions or gain insight into stuff in the world. And finally, after a few months, gosh, when was that show we did with Kyle?
October.
Wow, yeah. Okay, cool. So October to March, we've been working on it, and it's really cool. It's kind of hard to believe it's done, to be honest. We've been working on it for forever.
I think the main thing that's cool about it is that you just go outside and just pick up stuff and use the world around you to just create like a tarot divination system. So you don't need special cards or anything fancy. It's just like the nature around you speaking to you. And we have this kind of tells you how to do that. So,
and it's kind of like casting lots. So like you do with the Yarrow sticks for the E King. You draw a certain number of items from a random collection and use that to generate one of 32 different sigils. You can see them here. They kind of look like geomancy. If those of you who are familiar with like Western geomancy, those have 4 rows and ours have 5, and it's hard to explain in this setting why it works the way it does, but each one will send you off looking for the item. So if you generate something that says the sigil that represents stone, then one of your tasks would be to sort of go off, find that stone, and look at it and see if it resembles anything, and see if you can figure out what kind of stone it is. And I don't know, maybe plants would be a better way to describe it. So if you generate the sigil for like flower, and it's in the north, then you go to the north and wait until you see a flower that you realize is the answer to that question. Let's say it's a dandelion. And then you look at the dandelion and you look at its like folkloric uses. It's medicinal. It's edibility. Is it in full bloom, or is it one of those puff balls? Does it represent wishes? Maybe that's the answer to your question. So it's this way of like looking at what the liminal spirit, the spirit of the entities in your area, you can communicate with it, and it can give you insight into your questions. So, and that's what this zine tells you how to do. It's pretty rad.
Yeah. I was actually explaining it to my partner today, and he is not even magically adjacent. He is very much so like a muggle, and we love him. But I was explaining to him, like, this frees you from having to have the kit and caboodle when wanting to read Oracle. And then not only does it do that, it frees you from needing anything other than the zine and soon-to-be book. But you can use the space around you. You don't need anything special. And it also allows you the chance to start forming a relationship with whatever the liminal spirit may be. And part of that inspiration did come from that Chaos of Shadow interview. And or not the interview, but the seance, and trying to contact Garrett's lawn spirit and my tree with the face, and it all kind of rolled from there. And we just left so inspired. I'm so excited. So I basically told him, like, you use the things around you that create your locale to communicate with the locale.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're really excited. If you are one of our Patreons, these are being sent out ASAP. Some have already been sent out, and then all of the magic sentences for the month have been sent out as well in the Lumina boxes. So we are extra excited about this zine, We'll have it for sale on our shop.
The second announcement of the evening, actually.
Yeah, and if I can segue into like the shop that they're familiar with first, there is a weekly free shipping code if you want any WUFO merch whatsoever. I know that mine is personally arriving on Friday, so next WUFO you're gonna see me kind of sport my looks. We'll see whose arrives, but you can go to our link tree right now, go to our Teespring shop, and use code WUFO WK11. I can type it here in the comments, or if one of y'all want to. WUFO WK11. It's only valid tonight. It will give you free shipping on your order of $20 or more. So use the code, get free shipping, and yeah, it'll be every single Wednesday. You can get your merch.
Look, I got my tote bag.
Yes, Jeremy got his tote.
I got my tote bag.
My goodness.
Very.
Oh, we are on Twitch and everything too. That's
Facebook.
So cool.
We're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and TikTok. We're doing everything. And
Nice.
tonight we're gonna contact some aerial entities.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna try to. It's week 11, and we're gonna do some spirit box session. And Bex is gonna go under. We're gonna ask questions of the UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're just joining, we had a couple of announcements. We have a brand new zine, which is actually a new oracular system. That actually it's interesting too, because it's not like usually when there's an oracle like tarot or something, it's not like you're trying to like talk to a spirit while you're doing it usually. But this is actually establishing communication with entities. So it's almost more than a standard divinatory system. Anyhow, that's new zine. It's out. We also have the WUFO.watch website where you can find lots of information about all this stuff. So do we want to talk about the new auditorium?
Up to you guys. I still have to get caught up in what you talked about when I was out for like 6 hours. I don't remember falling asleep. I remember eating dinner at like 4:30.
That's it. That's the last thing. Did you lose time, Bex?
All I know is I like blacked out for 4 or 5 hours. I woke up to all of the contents of my trash can on the floor. I was picking them up, and then I realized it was pitch black outside, and I had to check what time it was, and it was 9:05.
Amazing.
So whatever you guys think is best, I need to catch up on what happened with that.
Well, we just have a new website. It's just liminalmall.com. It's a liminal mall, like an outlet mall. Mm-hmm. And we have all of our zines up there. But soon we're going to have all of our handmade goods, and also we have lots of plans for anything you would need to have some kind of liminal adventure. You're like, kind of like, I'm thinking of it kind of like people during the gold rush who go and get their like mining kits and their pickaxes and everything of that nature. Your hagstone binoculars, your Fayaway St. John's wort spray, kohlrabi coins, like anything that is will help you have something, experience a more mysterious and magical life. Like that's the kind of stuff we want to provide. So we just launched that, and you can go get the new zine there. So liminalmall.com.
Yes.
Awesome. Liminalmall.com. You might even see some things that we use pretty often there too. Mm-hmm. So that would be a fun as seen on Liminal TV. Oh goodness. So I'm gonna pull a card. Do we have any more announcements?
I can't.
That's a lot. I mean, now I know why you're like blacked out.
Yeah, right. You've been working so hard.
We've been working all week, and it's the end of the month too. So the end of the month is always kind of crazy for us. Just trying to honor all the Patreon stuff and get that out the door is a challenge, but such a fun one. Okay, we're pulling an Oracle card. We're gonna see. Okay, it's 9:23. No biggie. I'll hop in the session here in just a few. Okay. Card for tonight. Aw. We got Tether. And that's represented by Sweet Pea and Rose.
You get that one a lot.
You
That one shows up so much during. I feel like this is the third time this has showed up.
Well, it's interesting because that card symbolizes like calmness.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think we've been, has been suggested that that's what we need to cultivate to talk to the liminal, or talk to, I'm still stuck on that. Talk to the aerial entities.
I had a jumper too.
I do think about that sometimes. Is like when we have gone to like haunted houses to investigate, I'm always just so excited that I'm not even really present. And like, I'm just like, I'm doing this weird thing here. And I'm so pumped up that I can't even focus. So maybe that we need to that's what this is saying. Like, calm down, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, really prep yourselves before, making contact.
Yeah. It's always a good reminder, when doing any sort of divination, doing any sort of contact, especially some of those old-fashioned ghost hunter tricks. Like, I kind of consider the Estes method to border that line a little bit because of how popular it is in the paranormal community now. But something about grounding before that makes a lot of difference. And I'm sitting here finding myself like very fidgety, very I gotta like entertain now, and I just woke up and everything's a mess. But like taking that second, when I pulled that card, it was almost like it's okay to like take a second and breathe and just like be here.
Mm-hmm.
The objective is like a pretty simple one. We don't need to, make it all pizzazz. But then we've also gotten the message of patience a lot too. So there's some sort of overseer that's managing our energy and is like, let's calm. We got the sweet pea, we got the rose. But I also like when it comes to this specific card in this specific WUFO situation, I really like the idea of it being a reminder of like, when you go under, remember that you have a tether. You're not going to float away. You can come back in any time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to be reminded that like through this process, I am tethered like to you guys. I am tethered to my chair. And that's part of the grounding process, right? Is putting your feet on the ground. I personally like grow roots as a visual for grounding, but a lot of people find that they have tethers and things as well. So yeah, that was kind of instructional is how I'm interpreting it right now. But one jumped, and this is one I haven't pulled before.
Ooh, the owl.
Barbaroo.
Ooh.
What? So who?
Owls. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Earlier on Twitter. I wonder if our friend who heard owls last time is watching.
Yeah. And I have like a resident owl over in my yard. I heard him last night, but he's been hooting a lot lately. So I'm excited to go out and see tonight if I can hear him and his buddies talking. But yeah, we had someone on Twitter reach out and say that they had some owl stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Barbaroo.
That card means
ambiguity, right?
Yeah, ambiguity. Like a deep seated ambiguity. That can like hinder you unless you embrace it, kind of.
Mm. Yeah, kind of temporal malleability.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So it's kind of like a decision point.
A decision point.
Or Schrodinger's cat or something like,
Yeah.
One
Another cat reference.
Like, yeah. There you go.
The hermit mushroom tarot.
Mm.
The hermit. What species is that? We're gonna find out. This will be our final card, and then I'll descend here in just a second. Okay. All alone together. The hermit can represent the constant struggle of understanding oneself and finding contentment with what you see. It can be pretty easy to disappear into the woods and become comfortable with yourself in isolation, but both discover and like the self within while also maintaining or even cultivating your connectivity to the collective being can be one of our greatest challenges. That is like a great personal message. That is like some life advice for this week. That's like what I'm working on in my naps, apparently. And that's a honey mushroom.
Interesting stuff.
I know it. Oh, I love mushroom deck. Oh, we have a kitty talking. Hi, girl. Do you want to say hi? Okay, it's the pet portion of the WUFO this evening. Hi. Say hi. Say her birthday, her 1 month birthday is next month. And now she's not leaving. So this is what we're doing now. Willow may be in my lap during the session, and I think that's what she wants. Okay. Without any further ado, I think I'm about ready. I'm gonna take a couple seconds to ground, and I'm gonna put on some flying.
Is there something we could do to like for all of us to ground, and including the people watching at home, like all getting in the zone, maybe?
Definitely. I think eventually I want to have kind of like a opening ceremonies ritual, if you will, that I'm going to open and close at the beginning and end of all of this. And I have a theory that it's going to kind of rein in a lot of like the sporadic activity, like when I talk about like my tech issues and then they happen to other people while we're talking about it. I'm trying to find ways to kind of rein that in a little bit, and I'm thinking that if I open and close a ritual space while doing this, that it minimizes, hopefully. Hi, girl. That's my thoughts, but we can take a second as a group. Just put your feet down wherever you're sitting or standing, and just take a few breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And remember your tether. Remember that you're connected to this world, to these people watching. And we're just here to attempt to make connections, to try and communicate with any aerial entity, intelligence that may be near. We are looking to speak to you specifically, affectionately, as we know it called aliens, extraterrestrials. We would love to speak to you. And I feel like I'm praying now, so I'm going to stop. Okay, let me get my
That's okay.
up here. I will let you know I have like new batteries for my spirit box that I need to put back in because I put them in the remote. So I gotta go get my remote.
I have this portal here, the Skylander portal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might plug it in. I haven't plugged it in yet. Let's see what happens.
Wait. Before you do, should you plug that other thing in first?
Oh yeah. I do have the other thing too.
Although I'm a little bit worried if you plug the other thing in that like you're just gonna go dark.
I know. Yeah, so I did find this thing when we went liminal thrifting. This thing says that it prevents your devices from having a fever, and it saves the electricity somehow. I'm not going to risk that one. This one's already a risk. I mean, I'm maybe opening a portal with this.
That's true.
So.
All right. Putting the batteries for my remote into my spirit box. Hey,
you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I know, right? They're all like Dollar Tree batteries too, so like they're not the best. Okay. Trying to
Did you
see.
plug it in, Garrett?
Yes,
What's
what's
that?
happening in the portal?
Your screen just flashed green.
Did it? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry for the crinkles.
having weird stuff happening here.
Garrett's really having weird stuff happening, and he's trying to plug in that portal.
Garrett's trying to plug in something that we bought from Goodwill during our liminal thrift challenge. And he's having some weird stuff happen. What's going on?
Well, his screen flashed green for a second. Did anybody else see that?
I didn't. Wow.
I'm gonna leave that
No,
there. Can you guys hear me? Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Portal has been opened
Okay.
over here.
The portal's been opened. Okay.
I'm really into the idea of USB powered portals.
USB power. That's great.
Yeah,
We should
welcome
sell
to
them on the
USB
liminal,
though.
on the used USB portals. We should put them on the liminal mall.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Someone in TikTok was like, those are like at every Goodwill. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, which
pick
means
them up.
Yeah, there we go.
We're gonna go to like 6 different Goodwills, all within our peninsulas in our area.
I loved when people were like, "That's for Skylanders." Like, who are these landers coming from the sky? That's what I want to know.
I really think they're Megonians. I'm telling you. That's a portal to summon Megonians.
You're trying to
Sky
ruin this for me,
landers?
but you're just making it better. Like, I'm super excited.
That's a PSA for you on TikTok. If you're coming for us in the comments, we're coming back with some silliness and some straight out of these world topics. Hey girl. We're gonna have some more cat energy tonight.
Oh yeah.
But on our WUFO post, I had like some
Hi,
key
everybody.
moments from last week. Garrett, did you say something? I'm sorry. Nope. Okay. So we had some key moments from last week's session. Dreams were brought up. That was one of the most compelling things to me. We were talking about dreams. We asked what's going to happen in the dreams, and it said something coming from above. And then we got the transmission, we are cat people. Which makes a lot of sense if you're following WUFO week to week, because especially our first 5 or 6 weeks, almost every night there was some sort of weird little cat thing. And we would have folks using the WUFO hashtag also saying, hey, like there's some, I had this happen with a cat, this happened with a cat. We don't know what that's about, but we also got, we are either beings or beings that are made from art, which I thought like came off very sweet. That's just like a nice compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. We also got, there was one funny sentence I can't remember now. Go to WUFO.watch. You can read the entire transcript from the session if you want. If you're a patron, you can watch the live back. We have an archive of all of our WUFO lives, so go check that out at Liminal Earth Society. Yeah, I'm about ready to hop in here. What about you guys? Yeah. Okay.
So if people have questions for the aerial entities, just ask them, and Jeremy or I will say them out loud.
Mm-hmm. Rangers.
Hear me right now.
Dex won't be able to hear the questions.
Connection problems. We just lost it for a little bit.
Oh no. Are we? Do we need to wait a second?
I think it's you, Jeremy.
You think it's just me?
Yeah, I think it's been fine, but you froze for a while.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's fine then. Not that important.
I'm gonna take. By the way, I want you guys to know this is like some time slip stuff. I have this Coke Zero that I put in the fridge at 4:30 p.m. Tell me why at 9:30 it's not frozen solid. That's how we know. That's how we know it wasn't just a nap.
Yeah, you just skip
Spanish.
through time. Yeah.
My Coke is drinkable and has been in the freezer for 5 hours.
Hmm.
Wait, Bex has a dog named Ranger. That's my mom's dog's name too. Oh, Alex, that's great. Yeah, Ranger's gonna be 3 in May, and him and Willow actually have the same birthday. They're just 3 years apart. Okay, I got my Cerex ready. I'm gonna just take some fly agaric tincture to the face. I usually put it in my tea, but it really helps with connectivity and everything. So bottoms up. Ooh. Okay, I got my flying ointment on. This one's thinning the veil. So just helping out however I can. Jeremy, are you frozen? Oh, there you are.
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take a second to reground. I'll introduce myself and then we'll see what happens. But I'm reporting any like visuals that I have because this is not just a session for me to relay what I hear. I also like to treat it as almost like a journeying meditation. So I let you guys know where my mind wanders, what I see, kind of like a Gansfeld thing too. So if you hear me just talking about whatever, looks like we have someone in the chat who has the same last name as me. I just saw that. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and descend. See you guys on the other side.
Bye, Bex.
Hopefully I don't take too long. I heard go for it before I even put them on. I'm getting encouragement.
And she's out. So as a reminder, if you have any questions for the aerial entities, just put them in chat and we'll say them out loud. So there's a group of us here trying to make contact with any UFOs or flying entities. Is there anyone here with us?
My name is Bex, and Jeremy and Garrett are here with me. I have an audience over various social media platforms. This is our weekly attempt to making contact with aliens, extraterrestrials, aerial entities at large. If you are interested in making contact, no harm to anyone, please come forward. I'm listening to you through these headphones. Come in, make your presence known, and let's have a conversation. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's continue our conversation. Unexpected.
Someone asks, is Martin around? That's bumpy. Is Martin around?
Poor people. And then some. Iran. Not like the country. I think it's space ran in past tense. With a lab coat. There were witnesses. We watched.
Who is we?
'90.
Who watched?
The sun.
Are they running from Martin?
Temperate. By county.
Should we ask about the gift from last time?
Floral.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. So last week we thought we may be getting a gift at 10:36 p.m., but I don't know if I think we missed that. So
Have their own.
was there a gift that was supposed to be given to us?
Plastic.
Did we
Those
miss?
eyes. It's hard to breathe.
We couldn't find the gift. Is there a place that we should look for it?
You can make it.
Oh. What is it? What is the gift?
It's hot. Look twice.
We have a question. Is Joe Palermo there?
That's sturdy.
Also, what color are the eyes?
Go do that. 40. One down. A safe point.
What is Ranger barking at? That sounded like Bex's partner.
Anyway.
Yes, anyway. Do you have anything more to tell us?
For 20.
What color are the eyes?
360.
What color are the eyes?
All good. Peer through.
Peer through what? Yeah.
Hard.
Is it hard for what?
I appreciate it.
What do you see around you?
Holding from the lot. Time travel. Uh-oh. Perhaps you were. There's proof.
Where's their proof?
Test it.
Test it. Okay.
What steps should we take to test it?
Don't.
How many dried berries am I holding in my hand?
Into it. Two worlds.
Hmm.
A snapshot. All fall. Hi, babies.
Are there more than two worlds?
It's easy. Must we? That spark. I heard astral travel. It's pretty clear. I'm gonna try to like descend a little more. I'm not having any visuals. No worries. It's almost like I'm looking into like some sort of water and I'm seeing like something form in the ripples. You found me. It's okay. It was never. I tried to touch the water and the shape or like reflection went away. A couple forever.
This couple of two worlds. There's like this pair. Didn't it say pair earlier too? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
or peer. Was a peer. Who's showing Bex this ripple in the water?
Oh, I heard Martin.
Huh?
Gmail him.
Okay, yeah. What's your email, Martin?
Perfect.
We're talking to Martin again, it sounds like.
Oh, Lord. You got any gum?
What?
Traveling.
Martin, do you travel with someone else?
It looks like it. I am me. This one. As is.
Martin, who's your travel partner?
I've been there.
Martin, can you tell me how many dried berries I have in my hand?
Outfits. Time travel again.
Are you a time traveler, Martin?
North.
Ooh.
I'm looking for.
Wasn't there something about the North Star people or North Pole something?
The Golden Mom, the telepathic aliens were from the North Star system.
That's right.
For a flower.
Wow.
We love them.
Like a mom, a flower. Have you ever been to the Golden Mom?
The flow. Center.
Oh yeah, that's true. Speed of Human on TikTok says
The phone.
they posted "Are you a time traveler, Martin?" before Beck's repeated
I'm
time
getting the visual of like someone's eye that's animated. It's a brown eye. Crudely drawn, almost like a Salvador Dali type style. Very surrealist. But I'm seeing like all of these like camera angles of this eye, pretty much. All these different perspectives with this weirdly drawn eye. It's a brown eye.
The owl, the Barbaro. Wondering.
Any.
I'm wondering if it has related to the
It's so healthy.
car people.
Right.
The eye is like rotating now. It's like I'm seeing my neighborhood lake, and then on the dock there's just this floating hand-drawn surrealist brown eye, and I'm seeing it. It's like I'm circling it, but they're like I'm over water, I guess, circling this eye. There's a brown eye on my lake dock.
Whose eye is this?
I heard like some like brakes screeching. It was very bizarre.
Screeching.
All this
bird, the
power.
Are you the owl? Are we talking to an owl?
I'm proud of it. One, two. It's over north.
Again.
I can feel it.
What's in the north?
The environment.
Supposedly the
All
aurora
tangled up.
borealis is tonight in the north too.
That's right, yeah.
It's quantum. I wonder. Of course it is. Where were we at? So I decided bra question mark. I think it's like BRAH. Every day. A label that's fast for us all. The number 4.
That's how many berries I had in my hand.
What's the number 4?
Yeah.
What does that represent?
Held back. Interruption.
I was going to guess that. No joke.
Do what we can.
Should we be looking north tonight when we go look for UFOs at 10 o'clock? How can we connect you?
5-0.
How can we connect to you better?
For me, no. That's the point.
All right.
It's like that rude trickster kind of thing, like last week.
Not evil.
Yeah, not evil, but definitely
No,
little
Peppers.
tricksy. Peppers?
It is 10 o'clock. Should we just like close this down and leave Beck there?
Brought you down.
I would never do that. But it's funny.
1.
Should we look for the quantum north?
Meanwhile,
I'll be right back.
okay, I think we're at a stopping point. I just realized I forgot to feed my dogs dinner.
Oh, he let us all know.
What?
Ranger had a little moment.
Oh no, I'm sorry, you guys. It's way past his food time. He's probably starving. Oh god. Where did Jeremy go?
I'm not sure. He just took off right before you took everything off.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So that was a weird one.
Yeah.
Sounds like we got Martin again, though. And it was pretty deliberately after asking who was there, and you said Martin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I took away from it about eyes and this duo, pair, couple, two worlds, a lot of like duality kind of thing. Maybe two people working together. That's what I was hearing a little bit. And then also, when you were talking about the brown eye. For me, that really brought up Barbaro, actually, because I actually had this experience doing some meditation stuff where I felt like I met Barbaro and he just blinked at me a lot with his eyes. So you saying that was like, that's the owl thing to me.
Wow.
And then you said the word screech. And so I just feel like, to me, that was like, whoa, are we talking to Barbaro? Is Barbaro this? And Barbaro is kind of trickstery. In a way, I don't, maybe I see it that way. I don't know if Jeremy feels that way, but this ambiguity thing, kind of like teasing things and leaving things kind of not totally clear to the point is the way, I don't know. So like, to me, like that was a confirmation of like, maybe this is this partner with Martin. Like, maybe Martin is kind of like the liminal spirit, almost like the operator kind of connecting us.
Yeah,
that liaison.
Yeah. Martin's here asking for gum and snacks. He's going to make the phone call and get the conference call started.
Well, and that's why he keeps saying, not me. It's not me. Like, how do we connect to you better? Like, it's not me. You've already made that connection. Now you have to figure out how to get further than that.
Right.
I think what's interesting too is I didn't realize this initially when we started channeling Martin, but I think that the folks over at Chaos and Shadow have a Martin too. So it'd be funny if through this one community, this spirit's kind of hopping around, or this being is hopping around and be like, hello, hello, hello to everyone who streams.
He's like a traveling Estes session that
it's like our liminal, our liminal liaison, regardless of what group you're affiliated with. Maybe Martin helps people connect. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. The eye was very weird and vivid, and I just I started by looking at like some reflection, and it honestly looked like a gray alien's reflection in the water, but I couldn't find my reflection. And when I touched it, the reflection disappeared into the ripples of the water. And then that's when I started seeing the eye at the dock. And I was like, oh, I'm at my lake across the street. Okay. And that's that weird, like hand sketched, graphic designed art eye, but it was Salvador Dali'd up. It's surrealist somehow. And it was so bizarre, but it was brown. I remember being like, I have to say, this is a brown eye over and over.
Do you think Martin knows Harlow the space vampire, who the Newkirks have talked to?
Harlow the space vampire? I need to catch up.
I'm not familiar with that. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to catch up on our museum stuff. Harlow the space vampire. I love that name, Harlow. It's a good name.
I feel like this idea of like a guild of like operators working between us and this other world.
Yeah, and what I've been doing, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing like a weekly project with Katie Webb as well. Just more Estes method session practice for me. But we're doing more meditation journeying. And then we kind of just share with each other what we see. And she says that when she does things like that, oh, sorry. Kitty got upset that I wasn't petting her. She has like a liaison of sorts that helps her connect. But it's something that she's grown to become familiar with. And so I'm curious if that's just our process. We're also discovering maybe some liaison that we share, or maybe this is my liaison that's coming up. But I haven't ever really explored things with that intention. I've never had a liaison. I've always just kind of I'm someone who has a very thin tether, and sometimes I forget that it's there, but I drift off pretty far in my dreams and things, explore pretty far. So I've never really interacted with liaison. So I'm curious if I'm maybe like starting to get one, or if maybe because we're doing this, one has like selected themselves to our case. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a caseworker.
Like, okay, guys.
You get assigned a caseworker once you finally reach out and make contact.
It reminds me of Beetlejuice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We only have 6 sessions within 1,000 years or something, guys, so make them count. Oh, okay. It looks like we went a little over, but that's okay.
It's okay.
If you guys could see, people on TikTok can see Willow. She's in my lap right now, and she needs attention. I actually have our North Renton postcard.
Cool.
Right here.
North came up quite a bit.
North. Oh, yeah.
Right. North did come up a lot.
Oh, she's biting me because I'm not petting her. Sorry. We have. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, you're gonna go down. She wanted up there. I don't understand cats sometimes.
So, funny fact, that North Renton postcard, the same map that's on there is the cover for our Screaming Well zine.
Yes. Let me see if I have
And if you missed the beginning of the session tonight, we were talking about how we just opened liminalmall.com, where we're going to be selling all kinds of interesting things, but we also sell our zines. So if you want a copy of The Screaming Well and don't have one yet, that's the place to go, liminalmall.com.
Liminal Mall.
What's weird is the Screaming Well, that location and the stuff that we wrote about there, this all predates the Mystery Oranges stuff that's been happening recently there that we've been doing on TikTok. That's in that same place. And the thing we talked about earlier, the liminal spirit oracle zine we just put out, or using like the things that are in nature or just in your environment to like kind of come up with a divination. We plan on going to the space, and I think in using this specific method to like really figure out what's going on in that area in North Renton.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't know. Every time we go there, something weird happens. Like it always delivers. So
it's a thin place. If we were to, when it's on the map, thin place for sure.
Yeah, thin place. We love it. Yeah, we gotta go soon, and we have like this ongoing theory about these main cases that we work on, like Shrimpy, the Black Riparian Forest in general, a couple others, Palmer Lake that I saw in my journey there. All of these are instances of super polluted water. And so we're starting to see this pattern. And so we're starting to get a little curious about what we may actually be talking to when we're reaching out in these places. Because there seems to be like a polluted water pattern here. So.
Yeah.
We're really curious.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That was an interesting session. I can't wait to play it back and
Where is he?
What some of the key moments are. Oh, we got Adobe.
There he is. That's Emmett.
And it's so cute. Hi, buddy.
Boy.
Hi, buddy. Oh, his ear is itchy.
Yeah, you got it itchy.
Sweet boy. Okay, what are you guys? Are you guys just gonna go and look up for a little while? Are you doing anything special tonight?
Me and Emmett are gonna go. Just check it out. Nice and easy.
Yeah. That's what I love about WUFO is that it doesn't always have to be like this choreographed event. It can just be as simple as you going outside with your animals or your snacks and looking up for a couple minutes, just be like, nice. It can be as little as that, or it can be as much as what we're doing. Our friend Chloe is having like a full-blown WUFO party, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's amazing, and we can't wait. I interviewed with Jim yesterday again. I did my monthly report for Night Drift. I saw that John was in here too. Hello. And we talked about doing another WUFO session, but we want to do it at the Purdy Split on the Key Peninsula because that seems to be where a UFO flap is based on some recent discoveries. But Jim is talking about wanting to help facilitate this WUFO barbecue. And he didn't know about the barbecue. He said,
Nice.
we have to do some sort of meetup or something this summer and invite people. And I'm like, yeah, the barbecue.
Yeah,
We got to do the barbecue.
absolutely.
So we got Jim behind us now. It's got to happen.
Love it.
Okay. Oh, so last week I went for a walk with my kitties. Oh,
WUFO met.
that sounds
Yes.
amazing. Yep, exactly.
That's awesome.
Oh, well, listen, you guys, thank you so much for coming. This is our midweek break, something to look forward to, not something to sleep through like I almost did.
You
I would've
deserve
been
it. If
so
it happens,
sad.
it happens.
It really does.
We're
To be
cash.
beloved.
Yeah.
But yeah, so report your dreams tonight. Last week we had dreams mentioned,
hmm
and everyone the next day on Twitter, related to UFO or not, were reporting all sorts of dreams. So keep your dream logs. I know that Tanino, if you're here, he does like straight up dream sketches and things, and I've been watching them, and they're so
great.
cool.
Yeah.
So watch your dreams, go outside and look up, participate in this week's side quests, look up at the stars, let us know what you find. Go to our Facebook page, Liminal Earth, if you want to see the first official WUFO potential UFO sighting. That's all I'll say. Go to our Facebook, watch the video.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty interesting
Wild.
stuff.
Mhm.
All right, you guys got anything else?
I think, hopefully in the future, we're planning on having guests a little bit early. We can start a little earlier and bringing on some people to just talk about things before we do the actual session. So I'm excited with this new system we have that we can actually do that. So like and subscribe and get, just stay tuned for that. And if you want to, if you know anyone who wants to participate or you want to help get the East Coast going, early, we want to do that. So
I'm new, but I enjoyed this very much and looking forward to future. Thank you. We hope to see you in the future too.
Yeah, we do this every Wednesday. So,
every single Wednesday.
And we just started. So this is our 11th week of it. And we've been having we met. It seems like we have this recurring character we're meeting named Martin. And there's all this stuff that's kind of been spilling out of it, something about snacks, and then I don't know. There's just lots of weird little connections and dream things. So yeah, just stay tuned and get connected to all the weird things that happen every week.
Yep. So much more to come, and this evolves every week. It kind of snowballs on itself. So whatever we find in this transcript of this Estes method, I'll put in next week's post. You can find all of this information and more at WUFO.watch. And if you click the link in one of our link trees, you can find our Teespring shop. We have WUFO merch. Just a couple hours left on that free shipping. So use code WUFO WK11 for orders of 20 or more. You can sport some WUFO wear, and then maybe have eventually I don't know, your group that you meet up with every week on Wednesday. Maybe all can have matching shirts. And Jeremy's got a tote here. His came first. Lucky dog.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep all my WUFO stuff in my WUFO bag.
It looks so good. And we have one of the designs is our sigil that Jeremy created. So charge it up.
Yeah, and this really does belong to everyone. So if you have ideas for if you want to experiment with your friends and tell us about it, we'll post stuff that you're doing because we want people to try weird things too. So please, if you have ideas or experiences, let us know about them. We are very curious.
Yes.
Yep. Be sure to use that hashtag WUFO and we'll see it. Let us know what you're up to, and then maybe one of these days, maybe next week, maybe the week after, anyone's interested in joining us on the stream a little early, share your WUFO plans, any UFO experiences you have, reach out. We might be able to work something out. All right, guys.
All right.
Happy WUFO to you.
Let's go look outside.
Yeah.
Let's go look up. All right.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to end TikTok first. Bye, guys. Oh. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. See you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday.
Bye.